This is my test bed for my home heating oil burner running on waste oil. Underneath the bucket on the left is a 40 watt blower. Air comes via the sloping pipe to adapt via a bit of canvas into the pipe which goes into the firebox, and that carries the fuel from the drum at the back into the burner. The burner was a 9 kilo gas bottle which I have degassed and cut in half. It actually sat for about 3 years with the valve open because it had a crook valve. It's used an angle grinder with a fine cutting blade. As I mentioned before, this is the blower. It's a 40 watt blower, but it's not rated for weatherproof duty, so temporarily I put it underneath the bucket to protect it from any rain that might fall. It is winter after all here in Perth. This is a fire lighter I use, some sort of plastic with kerosene in it. I'll light that and drop it inside the fire. A little bit awkward at the moment, but I will get my act together to make sure it goes in a bit more easily. Okay, the fire lighter is alight. I'm about to turn on the oil and the fan. Okay, you should be able to see the oil going into the burner as a small slow stream of oil. The fan is blowing. As you can see, the fire is being blown to one side. I can lift this up a little bit to get a better view. So, leave that there for about 10 minutes and we'll come back to a roaring fire. Okay, here we are a few minutes later and find that it's going really well. I've turned the flame down, the oil down a little bit because of the amount of oil that's already in there. The burner going nicely. It's a moderate flame. Don't know if you can see or not, but the oil is flowing in there at a nice rate, and the fire is self-sustaining with the blower going. I've just wound the heat up, give it about twice as much fuel, and you see the flame coming out the right hand side, out the top, everywhere it can get out. So we'll see what's hitting the back wall as well. Because the blower is way too powerful for the job we've got doing, I've put it on a variac, which allows me to vary the AC voltage going to the fan, reducing its speed. Once I've decided on the speed I want, there may be two speeds. I will set a capacitor in series with the AC line to reduce the speed, same as the ceiling sweep fans. Okay, this is a normal burn, around at maximum fueling. I'm going to increase the fueling some more, and you can see pretty quickly we get black smoke coming out. Very quickly we can reduce that to a clean burn. Right. Now this is my valve, clockwise is closed. That line, black line on the knob is at the bottom down here when it's turned off. That's off. Now the flame has stopped. Everything's hot enough for it to start up again. This firebox is not very well sealed, and when it's smoking it smokes a lot, but when it's burning well and you've got it on full power, that flame comes out of the back there. You see the heat shimmer around the firebox. She's running well. Which I plan to put the burner into. It has a wetback which provides water for heating at home. The radiator fins on the chimney to gain heat from the exhaust gases. Okay, time is 9:20 on Saturday morning. The heater is running at full bore, so we'll see how much. Okay, here we are. It's 9:20, no, 10:20, sorry, and use. That's the amount of oil that's been used. So I'd say just over 3 litres maybe. I'll recheck the previous video to see. Now that is pumping out a lot of heat. The burner bowl and the cover are both red hot. The heat is rather oppressive at the moment. I've wound the flow back down. You see here we're just under quarter of a quarter open, and there's our oil level. We'll have a look at the flame, which will be a bit less than it was a moment ago. Right, so flame's there, not quite as hot as it was before, and that's my low setting, I think. And the kettle is whistling away quite happily. I've taken 2 litres of water out and filled it up, and in less than half an hour it's boiling again. Okay, here we are, and this is my low flow setting. It's about 2 o'clock on the dial there, which means the tap's open about 1/3. There's the fire. Right, there's the kettle on top boiling. There's my low flow setting, and that's how much oil we have.